Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Morning Musings, where we are listening for a message from the universe about going for our big dreams. And by going for your big dream, I mean living the life that's most authentic to you, your authentic life, what you want to do, the things you want to accomplish, not the things that have been placed upon you by others people saying, "Should do that," or "You're so good at that," or "No, our family does this. This is what we do, raw," or "Our society does this, and this is what you have to do." No, you don't have to do that. You have to follow your divine spark, that which the universe gave you in order to give to this world. That lives in your heart. That leads those intuitions you have of like, I should go over here, or I should check that out. That's the thing that grabs your attention when something interesting that is in touch with that comes up. Like you see something, you're like, oh my God, that looks amazing. Yeah, that's your divine spark talking to you, saying, you should go check that out. Even if everybody around you looks at you like you're grown a third eye or a fourth ear or two heads because you were interested in this strange thing over there, that's your divine spark talking to you. And it's time to start listening. It's time to start moving forward towards that, because that's going to lead you to living your best life, to your best level of happiness, to your fulfillment and pride and enjoyment of life. So, we are using Alana Fairchild, Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck, as our conduit to finding this message, or to listening to the message, right? That's how the message is going to come through for us today. So as I'm shuffling the cards, I like to have the cards show up at least 3 times. Uh, and that way I know it's the right card for us today. That's my indication, my hallucination, could be whatever, but that's what we're doing. So so as I'm shuffling the cards and waiting for that card to show up top 3 times, let's get grounded. Let's get connected. Mm, yeah. Feet on the floor, breathing in. Mm, another deep, deep breath. If yawning occurs, that's okay. That's a wonderful thing. And close your eyes and open your feet up to the earth energy, the energy of the earth, the passion, the fire, oh, the drive, the life force that the earth provides. And allow that energy to come up into your feet, into your ankles, up your legs, into your knees, up your thighs, into your hips, up the spine, clearing out any cricks and crinkles and residual tightness, turning it into flowing energy. And it fills up into your shoulders. And if you feel like moving them a little bit, getting some motion in there, let that fiery, passionate energy flow down in your arms, into your elbows, into your wrists, into your pharynx, mm, up your neck, and surrounding your brains into your brain. Ah. And as it reaches the top of your head, open that stream, open the top of your head, and feel the energy reaching up to the universe and grasping its hand and saying, "Come join me." As the universe grabs hold and says, "Yes, here's the big picture." And it comes into your body, into your mind, clearing your vision, allowing you to see the big picture of the gift that it gave you. Oh, allowing it to come between your ears so that you can hear the truth of your gift to the universe and the world. Allowing energy to come down into your throat so that you can speak your truth with clarity and conviction and commitment. And then down into your heart, reconnecting with that divine spark that is within you. The most you of you, not the you that has been squished into this form of all the opinions of everyone around you. This you that the universe and the earth are connecting to is the pure you, the you were born to be, before all the pressures of the world, before all the pressures of responsibility, before all the pressures of family, of friends, of teachers, of society. That little piece of you. And as these two energies reconnect with this divine spark, the energy flows from your heart, filling your body, mixing together to remove any boundaries that keep you small, to remove any blockages that keep you from moving forward. They're working on those. They're removing them bit by bit, little by little. As the true you shines forth, giving you the courage to step beyond your current norm and to expand your level of comfort zone, pushing the boundaries. This is the true you. Allow it to shine even in just this moment. You are a badass, and we need you and your light in this world. Thank you for getting in touch with it. All right. Our card for the day: is sacred fool. The sacred fool. I have the book. Let's look it up. I think we've gotten this one before. It's a good one, I think. All right. Sacred fool. The fool is a great rebel, able to thwart convention and tell the truth without restraint. Your heart is a wonderful, powerful, sacred fool. It cares not for the right way to do things. It cares not for what the mind says is real and not real. It lives according to an inner wisdom that cannot be dictated to or controlled by anything. It loves, it lives, and it is what it is. This oracle heralds a time, now or imminent, when you will feel inspired, alive, and passionate for what you can offer to the world. It says, don't try to be appropriate. Don't try to be socially acceptable and worry about what others may think about what you're doing. Just be. If you want to wear a mad hat whilst doing so, fine. The sacred fool in you is willing to leave behind what has been because it no longer feels right to stay attached to it. The sacred fool in you trusts life completely. It would never occur to this part of you to try and outsmart life or resist its flow. It recognizes that the mind is a monkey puppet on strings. More often than not, it is cajoled into fear when it could be playfully dwelling in the radical spontaneity of life. So the sacred fool in you urges your mind to let itself be pulled into joy by your heartstrings, not into fear and doubt by the controlling machines of the mass media. This oracle brings you a message. It is time for you to play. It is time for you to let life happen in a completely unreserved, unscripted way. The more bizarre, left of field, unexpected, and apparently ridiculous, the better. This might not feel safe or appropriate at first, and that's okay. That is actually good. It is a sign that you are breaking with your own self-imposed conventions. It is time to move beyond them now because a bigger life adventure is calling you. This is wonderful news. It is the desire of life to operate more radically through you so that you become the conduit through which miracles and crazy, wild synchronicity can occur. You are becoming more electric. You are more plugged into the apparent randomness of life. Apparent because there is a refined intelligence behind it all. The sacred fool goes with this without having to understand any of it, which is good. Trying to access even one genuine glimpse of life's unfathomable genius would probably make one's head explode. As you take this journey, you may find that people around you are challenged. You might unintentionally cause them to rethink the way they live their lives. They may question whether the way they are living is the only way for them or even the best way. At first, they may react rather than take responsibility. The sacred fool in you doesn't engage with this. It is what it is, and it rises and falls as it will. It doesn't stop you from your merry dance of unconventional being. If you find yourself making choices that have others questioning your sanity, then you are right on course. You may feel that you are quite possibly going insane, but you are not crazy. You are just approaching enlightened awareness. Hmm. There is a moment, sometimes a rather long one, when we wake up to life, shed our opinion or attachment to mass opinion, and float in a completely different state of being. We might find that no one is really able to understand or connect with us to the point that we question our state of mind. Stay with that. It will pass. You will eventually see that you are becoming sane in an insane world. The tables will turn and you will gain great inner freedom and creative juice. Stay on your path. Stay on the journey. Remember to take nothing too seriously, and it will all work out perfectly. Become the sacred fool. All right, let's do the healing process. Say, I call on the sacred fool of unconditional love. Please help me access your lightness of spirit, your wisdom, and your ability to exist in the heart of truth, to be powerful without becoming attached to or obsessed by power. I honor your vision. I may see and know so truly and be free. I choose of my own free will to give myself absolute permission to just be myself now and always. Through unconditional love, mercy, and compassion, so be it. Once you've said and maybe repeated the above, imagine that any invisible chains or shackles that have held you captive in any way are falling away from you. They might think they might make a clunk as they hit the floor. You might feel freer than ever before. However strong or subtle your reaction to this is perfect for you at this time. Shake your arms, your legs, your body. Once you are all shaken out, feeling more relaxed and hopefully just a little bit silly in a playful way, you have completed your healing process. Sacred Fool. The fool in any court brings the truth forward in unconventional ways. The fool is the only one that is allowed to speak the truth without consequences because it's the fool. If the jester, that court jester, the court fool, comes up to the king and tells him, the king or queen, and tells them they're being jackwagons and why, the court laughs. There may be a sting in there, for the king or queen or the court or what have you, but the fool doesn't get punished because he's the fool. And he or she is bringing truth to light. However uncomfortable that may be, however unwanted it may be. That's the job, is to bring the truth to light without anger, without malice, without attachment. Just saying, here's the truth. Ha 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 ha. Now you gotta look at it. Right? How can you bring more of the sacred fool to your being? Again, without malice, without anger, without attachment. That's the beauty of the fool. That's the beauty of just being and allowing everything to just be. It's when there's attachments, it's when there's anger, when there's some force behind it, that things get a little screwy. Can you play today? I challenge you to play today. Go skip in the parking lot as you're going into the grocery store or to any store. I challenge you to skip into Saks Fifth Avenue. Or Nordstrom's, or, skip along the hallways of some fancy place. Skip in the hallways of your workplace. Sing a song at the top of your lungs, whether you think you can sing or not. Let your voice be heard. Put a smile on people's faces. Or get the weird sideways looks. Those are even fun. Like, what is that person doing? Having a good time? I'm having a good time. Having a good time. Yeah, baby, yeah. Making up silly songs as I go along in my day to day. Whoop, whoop. Go have a good time today. Be the sacred fool. See what truth bubbles up for you. See what wonderful randomness and synchronicities show up as you just allow. Nice. With that, namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming and listening to this morning musing. If you've been enjoying these, please hit the like and subscribe button. And that bell that's around here somewhere, still haven't found it. But it's around here somewhere. That if you click on it, it'll notify you of when I go live or when I drop new content. Thank you again for being here. Go out and play today. Go out and play. See what happens. Be silly, sing a song, skip and dance. Do what feels right for you. Those may not be the right things for you, but they're just suggestions. Remember what it was like to be 3 to 5 years old. What would you have done? What did you do? Tap into that. Tap into that. Enjoy playing today. All right. With that, keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this, and I'll see you tomorrow.